Good morning. It is Thursday morning, about 4:30 in the morning here in Texas. I'm going to stream for a little bit. I thought it would be fun to play some of Star Master, a 2600 game I used to own when I was a kid and I really enjoy. We're going to just play it a little bit, have a little fun with it. It's kind of a strange game because you have to use the switches on the system. Not many games that I play on the 2600 make you have to do that, but this one is one of those. But it's pretty fun. It's pretty fun. I'm gonna put it in here. It's loading on my 7800 plus. I want to welcome PJ Smith. He's first, so he gets the pinned comment. PJ Smith, hails yeah. Salvatore is also with us. Hello, Salvatore. Hello, good night. It's late for me. I'm sorry, Salvatore. Great shirt. It's a little bit no, I'll bring it up. It is a little light blue. It is a little bit light. Normally I prefer a darker shirt or a white shirt. So it is a funny kind of color, but I was like, I don't have one this color. I'll get this one. I bought a bunch of shirts at the same time, and this was one of the ones I got. I just hadn't had a chance to throw it on. And anyway, there it is, Super Mario World. Yes, I thought maybe I should be playing Super Mario World if I have a Super Mario World shirt, but then I was like, nah, who cares? What's the difference? Who cares? Who cares? All right, back to the Star Master. So this game is sort of like Wing Commander. You know, in fact, one of the modes on it is called Wing Commander, like one of the difficulties, which is interesting. I actually wonder if Wing Commander was inspired by Star Master. I don't know. That might be an interesting bit of history that somebody else might explore, somebody else with better knowledge of such things. Anyway, so you fly through space, you try to find the bad guys and kill them. And then you only have so much energy, okay? And when you fly through space, you use up energy. And when you shoot your lasers, you use up energy. So you have to have enough energy to get back to a base and then recharge before you head back out. So it's a game of seek and destroy. Like the Metallica song. But this was before that, so maybe Seek and Destroy from Metallica was inspired by Star Master as well. Maybe not, but anyway. Alright. Start your game, and you're just slowly flying through space, slowly using up energy. And you use your switches, like I said, on the system. And they will show you the map, and then you can decide where you want to go, and how far you want to go, because you will use up energy going places. But these big ones are bases, and then the little dots are the enemies. So you want to go to one where the dots are. Here we go. Oh, you got to watch out for the incoming fire. They'll shoot at you as you're coming in. So you can dodge those, or you can try to shoot those. I just try to dodge them, because shooting them, I usually miss and get hit. If the screen flashes blue, that means you shot whatever you were aiming at. If it flashes yellow, it means you got shot. And I lost my laser. Oh my god, my laser's damaged. So I can't even shoot. So I'm forced to head back to base already. Wow. I didn't even do anything. I didn't even get one guy killed and I got my laser damaged. So I have to try to land on base now and get my stuff repaired and then head back out. That's unfortunate. As what's his face? The other Chuck, the one with the hat, would say. Okay, now I can head back out. I'm all healed up. So we'll head back. We'll go fight that guy. Whoa. I can't believe I got my lasers damaged right at the very beginning. That's crazy. That's just crazy. You can just hold the button down, which I highly recommend, because it's hard to hit these guys sometimes. And you can get your stuff. There we go. Got him. Blew him up. Him dead. Now I still have quite a bit of energy, so I'm gonna actually go fight some more. Let's go fight that guy. I would classify this as a shooter! Shooter! Clever girl. Alright. Yeah, it's a space shooter, yes. There we go. Got him! I played the ever-living hell out of this when I was a kid. Now look, there's a whole bunch of them there. Let's see if we can get them. I think we have enough energy. This is one of my favorite 2600 games, and I couldn't believe that I never bought it. I actually just bought this a couple weeks ago. I forgot about this game. I was going through eBay looking at listings for 2600 games, and I saw Star Master, and I was like, no, I don't have that. How do I not have that? So, yeah, it's cheap too. Like, I mean, I think I paid like maybe $5 for this game. $6, $7 maybe. I don't remember. Not much. But yeah, this was one of those. Yeah, the summer that I had chicken pox when I was 9 years old. Okay, we gotta head back to base. We gotta head back to base. Hopefully we can get there. We don't have a lot of energy. Oh boy, we're running out of energy quick. Yeah, the summer I had chicken pox, my mom, we had a 2600, and I got a whole bunch of games from a garage sale, and this was one of them, and I played the crap out of this. I played the crap out of this. There we go. We're all healed up. All right, I'm gonna pause it for a second. You can pause with the 7800 plus on 2600 games, which is freaking badass. PJ says, for the 2600, this is just magnificent. Dude, it controls very well. It's not hard to control. You understand your objectives. You understand how to play. It's one of those games, like some games on a 2600, it's tough to figure out what you're even supposed to be doing. You're sitting there, you have to go get the instructions and read through them and then reread them, and you're like, what? What am I doing? What? You know, it's hard sometimes. But Star Master is very straightforward. It's very straightforward. There's a reserve tank. No, not that I'm aware of. You have your energy, which is the E, that's that number, and the D is your damage if you take damage to something, and it'll give you a different letter depending on what's damaged. Like when I got damaged before, there was an L under the D, so I took an L because my laser got damaged. But you can get several different things damaged. Like your shields can get damaged, your radar can get damaged. There's like several things that can get damaged. And it's pretty obvious what it is that's damaged, because your abilities will be limited. So yeah, that E number is your energy. And to get your energy refilled, you have to fly back to these bases and get your energy refilled and your damage repaired. So, like I said, it's fairly straightforward. Alright, unpausing it. And let's go fight some more aliens. Yeah. Shot his incoming laser blast. That's what those are. They see you coming, and they're like not having it. Die. Die, monster! You don't belong in this space. Oh, there's another one. Oh boy! Oh, he got me. Gotta be careful. Okay, did I kill him? Yeah, it's green. That's right. It turns green once they're dead. That's right. I forgot. Okay. So, okay. Before I try to head way... No, I think I can make it way over here. Let's head over to this base. It's pretty far, but I got a lot of energy. Whoop. Watch out for the lasers. Yeah, we'll head to the base. We'll dock. And then we'll go kill the last of these guys. There we go. Alright. And now we'll head out to fight these guys. Salvador, oh my god, I stand corrected. I actually own this. My memory is terrible. At least I remember that I played it. It's a game that I forgot completely about, so I understand. PJ, Activision was great. I even loved Dragster. Dragster's a game I have a little trouble with. You got to show me how to play that game properly, because every time I try to play it, it doesn't work out. It doesn't work for me. Okay. Alright, so this is an interesting screen because it shows you... Let me pause it. It's just depleting energy the longer I sit there. This is an interesting screen because it shows you stuff. So, yeah. Man, what does that... I need to look at the instructions on this to really know what this is. Obviously, the D is your damage. The E is your energy. The one that has all the numbers. The E, W, and S is what I'm trying to remember. Hang on, let me pull that up, because I can't remember. I looked at this the other day. And it made total sense, but I just can't quite remember. Okay. Thankfully, AtariAge.com has all the instructions you will ever need for this stuff. Alright. W is the energy required to warp between sectors of the galaxy. S, star date, elapsed time of your mission. Okay, well there you go. And E's energy remaining your ship. D's the damage. Yep. Yeah, okay. Green, you are in or flying to an empty sector. Red, you are in or flying to a sector occupied by enemy starfighters. Blue, you are in or flying to a sector occupied by a starbase. Yes, that all makes sense. So, there you go. It's blue right now because that's where I'm at. Blue light. What's it do? Turns blue. Anyway, there you go. Salvador says, one of my favorite Activision games is Barnstorming. Oh, that's a fun game. For real. That's a fun game. Okay. Let's go kill these guys. I believe we can do it. Oh, I just dodged that one. I'm the Star Master. I just unload. I just hold the button down. Get him! Yeah. Got him. There's still one more. You know, okay, now it's green. See, that's what I was... Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. And that's it. I beat the game, right? I think. So there you go. And that, you know, you can start it over. You can play a higher difficulty. You can, you know, this sort of thing. All right. So you can see this is where I'm at. The one on the bottom, see the big one on the bottom right? The big plus sign, that's me. The little ones, that's bad guys. That's the bases. Let's go fight some more guys. Yeah, I used to play the crap out of this. I think this game is responsible for me loving the space combat games, you know, like Wing Commander or Colony Wars, you know, different space shooters like this. I don't really consider these shmups, but they're definitely shooters. You know what I'm saying? There we go. Cleared the area. We got green, folks. We got green. The motion and control is really fluid. Yeah, it is. It's 60 frames, very easy to see what you're doing, understand what's going on. The challenge is not too crazy. Of course, like I said, it has multiple difficulties, so you can make it harder if you want. But yeah, I love it. I think it's great. Okay. And we'll head down there. I love cockpits. Oh yeah, dude. Absolutely. Not every game that's like that is good, but there's a bunch of amazing cockpit style shooters. There's even several on the 2600 and 7800 and Coleco Super Duper Retro. There's several. I think I have a couple of 7800 ones that are like you're flying through the clouds fighting and stuff. Actually, since you said that, hang on. Star Master, you've done your job. We definitely appreciate you. But when I bought Star Master, I picked up some other cartridges as well. Hang on. So I picked up Space Combat, which I didn't know what it was. Turns out it's combat, but in space. It's 2-player. You have to have 2 players to enjoy space combat. So I don't know if I'll ever get to play that. Maybe. Then I picked up Air Raiders, which is like, I believe, if I remember, kind of like Star Master, but flying through the air. So we'll check that out. I don't really remember. I only barely looked at it. And then I picked up Cosmic Arc, which I think is pretty cool, if I remember. So Air Raiders, we'll check that out. These are weird carts. There's several. You'll run into a bunch of these kind of carts on 2600 that look like in television carts with this little thing stuck on them. I guess that was just a common thing they did back in those days. I even had these back in the day. I had Frog Bog, I think, was like this, and I was very confused when I got it because I had bought it off of a dude that I knew at school. Like he was getting rid of all his 2600 stuff, and I bought like 15 games from him for like nothing, like $10 or something. And one of the games was Frog Bog, and it looked like that. And I was like, "Is this a 2600 game?" And he's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Really?" Because I thought he was. I was like, I don't know, but it was, and I was very surprised. Anyway, let's try Air Raiders. He said the thing. He said the thing. Okay. So, yeah. It's like that, kind of, right? But this is interesting. Oh, okay, I messed up. Hang on. You press the button, you get going. You gotta get going. Gotta be quicker than that. And then, oh, see? Okay, what am I doing wrong? Get going. And then pull up. There we go. Now we're fighting. Oh, I gotta get higher in the air. I'm crashing before I'm not supposed to. I'm playing this all wrong is what's happening. Okay, get going faster. Now pull up. Oh, pull up. Gotta get some altitude. Here, now we got some altitude. Okay. I'm gonna look at our radar here. There we go. Oh, whoa, whoa, we're taking fire. Whoa. Where are they at? Do I gotta go down a little bit? I'm too high up? Yeah, I was too high up. Oh, they're all over the place here. Watch the radar! We gotta keep our altitude up, but not too far up. There we go. I like when the explosions, the way they Oh, not my explosion. When I kill the bad guys. Oh man, we're taking massive enemy fire. Oh. Oh boy. Do not want! Okay, there they are. Come on, get over there. Ah. Yeah, it's not really like Star Master. It's like a different kind of experience, but it's still that cockpit kind of situation. It's kind of like Afterburner, but not as good. It's still okay. Am I out of ammo? Yeah, I'm out of ammo. I guess I gotta go. What do I gotta do? What do you do when you run out of ammo? I don't know what to do. Do I have to go land? Well, I guess I can just crash into the ground and die. That's another option you have. Salvador, my gaming history is 2600 and television, Commodore 64, Sega Master System, Genesis, Sega CD, the Saturn, the Dreamcast. I'm detecting a Sega fan here. You are most welcome here. Xbox OG 360, 1, and now PS5. Wow. So you didn't have a PS4? That's interesting. That's why I don't know much. Oh, you don't have... Oh, that's interesting. Wow. You haven't really had Nintendo stuff. That's crazy. That's crazy, Salvatore. PJ says, holy cow, Salvatore, you had them all. Except the Nintendo stuff, apparently. Very interesting. Drunky Cheese, what's up, dude? What are you doing up? Do you know what time it is? What are you doing, Drunky Cheese? Hello, my geriatric friends. Hello. Hello, old man. Welcome. Cockpit. Yeah, cockpit. He said cockpit. Some kamikaze. Yeah, I showed the ground who was the boss. Absolutely. Salvador, Afterburner. I got that for my 21st birthday on Sega Master System. Dude, Afterburner's great. I don't care if you play it on Master System, Afterburner 2 on Genesis, 32X Afterburner, or even, I mean, the Sega Saturn one is arcade perfect, basically, right? 60 frames and everything. Yeah. I got one more game here. It's called Cosmic Arc that I recently bought when I bought these other ones. So what the hell? Let's check it out. I believe this is sort of a shmup. It's kind of got an interesting gameplay element to it. I never had this game before. We'll check it out as well. Salvador played it so drunk that night. Oh, wow. Afterburner. Drunk Afterburner is actually a pretty good. That's pretty good. I like that. That should be a game. They should make a sequel called Drunk Afterburner. It's like you're just, you're just drunk the whole time, flying around. Beer cans flying around inside the cockpit with you. Drunky Cheese says, I'm an old man. I wake up early for a beer and toilet. Oh, wow. There you go. Everybody has their morning routine. BJ says, I never had Nintendo either. Why I never really liked anything other than Donkey Kong and Mario Kart and GoldenEye. Well, that's interesting. Huh. Evil says, Afterburner, the arcade cabinet with motion, dude. Oh, yeah. Dude. Yeah. Like the one from Terminator 2, the movie? Hell yeah, dude. They're flying. They're in that. I mean, in the movie, they're flying around inside that in the arcade. Cosmic Arc is expensive. Really? I bought it for very cheap. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know what the explanation of that is. Salvador, the Sega Saturn Afterburner with the mission stick is nearly arcade perfect. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. PJ, the Afterburner cabinet was great. Indeed. Drunky Cheese size showing off. Oh, wow. PJ, now this is the sequel to Atlantis. Oh, is it? I don't know. I just... It might be. I have no idea, PJ. I bought it with these other games. I actually don't know. It's got a strange element, gameplay element. You have to hit the different directions for your lasers to stop these things coming at you. And it totally freaks me out. Like, I have a hard time with this. I'm always hitting the wrong direction. Like, see what I mean? Thank God I have oh, and then you have this element where you go and... This is pretty cool. Look at this. Capture the little dudes. Bring them up to your ship. Come down, get another one. Uh-oh, I gotta get back because there's incoming fire. Yeah, that was close. That was close. It warned you with the... see, I can't think fast enough. Okay, you gotta go capture the little dude. We're stealing people. We're human traffickers. Oh no, they're shooting. Come on. Ah, you killed my little ship. You bastards. Gotta get back. Yep, you gotta get back before the alarm stops. Because they will kill you. This is an intense game. It doesn't stop. It just keeps going, and you gotta keep up with it. Ah, you killed my other little ship. He did nothing to you. Look, we're just trying to help these people find a better home. Ah, you killed your own guy. You killed my guy and your guy. Get in there. We gotta get back. Okay, there we go. We made it. It just keeps going. It gets harder and harder. Ooh. Oh my. Oh, you bastards. Alright, we ran out of ships. Oh no, we didn't. I thought we ran out of ships. I was wrong. Dead wrong. Look at these graphics. State-of-the-art graphics for your Atari 2600. Have you played Atari today? Have you? Well, answer me, damn it. Damn it. They should bring back that ad campaign and just do like that. Have you played Atari today? No, have you? We're asking you a question. Answer. Oh, I got hit by a meteorite. What the hell? That's not fair. How can meteorites just drop out of nowhere? What happened? I wasn't paying attention. Sorry. I tried to look at the chat room. Yeah, now things are much harder. That's what she said. Get in there. That's also what she said. Gotta be quicker than that. Alright, where's it coming from? There. Okay, we got it. Man, it just doesn't stop. Oh, stupid rocks. Alright, I gotta pause this. Good God, it's unrelenting. So stressful. Evil says, Stevie Wonder turned 75 yesterday. He never thought he'd see the day. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. How dare you, evil. Oh, Salvador says, oh my God, don't get me started on Stevie Wonder. Wow. Salvador, hang on, Drunky Cheese. Stevie Wonder isn't blind. Oh, that's what they say, right? That he's not really blind. He just can't see very well. Like he's almost like he can see, but just not much. There was a famous story where somebody was in the elevator with him in somewhere in California. I think it was maybe The Rock. I can't remember. Somebody super famous was in the elevator, and they said Stevie Wonder got in the elevator and got off the elevator and seemed like he could see just fine. And they're like, that dude's not blind. That dude could see. But I think he is. He has some vision, not much, but some. PG said, after Atlantis is destroyed in the game, a small ship escapes. In Cosmic Ark, you control that ship, gathering life forms from other planets before they meet the same fate as Atlantis. Oh, so we're actually doing a good thing. We're not just kidnapping people from other planets to use for whatever we might want to use them for. Okay. Well, that's a much more benevolent explanation of what's happening. It goes to show sometimes something can appear one way, but actually be something completely different. You know, misunderstandings. This is how wars get started, you know? Salvador says, absolutely, that would be the perfect ad campaign. Have you played Atari today, you bastard? I'm just saying, you could add a lot to that. You can make some really funny commercials. Salvador, oh wow, I actually have Cosmic Ark 2. How about that? Well, look at that. Oh no, Stevie Wonder can see just fine. I'm starting a whole thing on this channel now about Stevie Wonder. Drunken Cheese, I'm sorry, Si. I'll see my way out. Good one. Good follow-up, Evil. Very, very impressive. Yes. Yes. Salvatore, Stevie Wonder catches a falling microphone stand that Paul McCartney knocked over. I didn't see that. Well, anyway, this just keeps going. It just keeps going. Oh, just as we're starting to have fun, I'm going to have to wrap up, guys. I don't have a lot more time. I have to go to work, but I have a 3-day weekend. And if I'm getting proper information, I'm going to be getting my super graphics tomorrow. We'll see if that actually happens. I don't believe it till it actually happens. But if it does, hopefully things go well. And I will have my ultimate game system. I will have what will be my favorite game system of all time. If it all works out. If it turns out to be fully functional and in as good a condition as it's supposed to be in and everything, it's going to be a great day. I'm going to remain optimistic. Tomorrow, I'm going to get my super graphics. It's going to be amazing. And with all the, with the EDFX that I have to plug into it for the RGB output and the Turbo EverDrive Pro that lets me play everything, including all the CD games and everything, it's like a dream. It's a dream that I've had, and I'm really hopeful it all works out. So, by the way, there's a game playing on my CRT on my NES right now. And this is a game, King's Knight, that I bought for the NES way, way back in the day. It's from Squaresoft, the company that makes RPGs and stuff. And it's sort of a shmup. You can see how it plays, watching it. I bought that game, and that was like one of the first NES games that I bought with my own money. And I remember I got the game and went to the car and sat in the car, opened it, read through everything on the instructions, studied everything that came with it, the cartridge. I was like mesmerized by that. and I had to sit in the car for like 30 minutes because everybody was still shopping and stuff. But got home, played it. It's a fun game. It's not the best game, but it's pretty good. But that's why I was like, I have a special affection for that game because, like I said, it was like the first NES cart that I bought with my own money myself, and so I'll always love that game. And if you haven't ever played it, you might try it. You might enjoy it. I think it's a pretty fun game. Nice shirt. Thank you. Thank you, Evil. PG says, have a great day, everyone. Thank you very much, Cy. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Looking forward to the Super Graphics stream. Yeah, there'll be extensive Super Graphics coverage coming to the channel, probably. Thanks, guys, for hanging out with me, playing a little bit of these old school Atari games. I think all these are awesome. I wish I could play Space Combat, but like I said, it's only for 2 players, and I didn't realize that. Yeah, Sears Robux Company. This is the Sears version. How about that? I don't know if there's other versions, but this is Sears. I miss Sears. What a fun catalog that was, for many reasons. Anyway, Drunky Cheese, Evil, thank you for being here. PJ Smith, who was also first in the chat, thank you, sir. Salvatore, as always, enjoy hanging out with you. Who else? Was there anybody else that was able to stop by? I might have missed somebody. If I did miss you, I apologize. If you came in and didn't really talk, that's cool too. You don't have to, But I will say, everybody that came this morning to hang out gets an extra 10 points for being up this early or this late, depending on where you're at. Robot got hosed. I know, right? He did get hosed. It's not right. Yeah, Space Combat. Yeah, it's like combat for the Atari, but in space. It's combat, but instead of tanks and stuff, it's like spaceships. It's very simple, but you have to have 2 players, so I can't really play it. But anyway, guys, I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work. You guys have a great day, and hopefully next time I see you guys, it will be with my Super Graphics. So, thank you again. Y'all guys be good, and I will check you later. Bye-bye.